Hey there, everybody. I am especially excited for this next unboxing for two reasons. First reason is this is the first video that I get to share of Lucky Tackle Box, and tell you guys, for anybody watching this who's kind of curious about getting onto these monthly tackle boxes, I was given a code for you to get your first month for $5. The code is Lawson5. That's Lawson 5. Or for any of you that have friends or family that might be wanting to try out Lucky Tackle Box, you can use that code. It's endless. So if you tell 100 friends that code, all 100 of your friends can use it one time a piece. So use that code up, everybody. And secondly, I'm especially excited for this video because of the lures that came in the box. There was a couple extremely, I don't know how to say it, creative, maybe? I don't know. I had a lot of, I don't know. I was really excited about these, though. They're different. They're definitely cool, and they're high quality. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alrighty, so for this month of February in Lucky Tackle Box, you get the breakdown of all the lures in the box with the price breakdown. And then it says here on the front the value of this kit is $30. Alright, so the first lure that I pulled out of this box was this Yozuri 3DB prop bait. Got a plastic prop here, good rattles, nice holographic design. I'm really hoping you can see some of this holographic design here, but with the shape of the head here, you should be able to sit this in place and walk the dog and make it use the propeller and do a whole bunch of different things with it. The cool thing is if you get a bass trail in this and you're sitting here walking the dog, and all of a sudden you want to burn it back to the boat, you got this nice prop here that's going to send out a distress signal, and any bass that's following that is going to want to just blow this lure up. I use a lot of torpedoes. They're made by Heddon torpedoes that are a prop bait, but they're smaller than this, and they're more of a cigar shape, or wouldn't even call it a cigar, more of a pill shape, and you can't walk the dog too well with those. But this lure reminds me a lot of my dad and I's favorite lure, the Heddon Excalibur Spit and Image, which they don't make anymore. So I was especially excited about this because it was my dad and I's two favorite lures fused together in one. So we got like a walk the dog here in the front and a prop bait in the back, and of course I'm dropping it as usual. So if this ever makes it to the water, it should catch some fish, but I'm especially excited to use that. Lucky Tackle Box says the MSRP on that one is $9. I wouldn't doubt that a bit. Then, I wasn't initially excited about this at first because I thought, oh, it's just another crankbait. But this is the new Fish Hound crankbait. It's called the Crank Hound. Hopefully you can hear that. That's got one big clunk and rattle, kind of like the older style crankbaits. It should be a fish catcher here. Mine was this cool like white and silver holographic color. I like it a lot. I have a lot of really good luck on white crankbaits. I use a lot of white Rebels in heavy cover. Because they're cheap and disposable, and if I lose them I don't really care, but this one should definitely catch some big fish here. Next lure here, this is a river to sea yabby, standing yabby. Weird name for an equally weird lure. It is what it is. Instead of being a pig and jig and kind of sort of looking like a crawdad, it is a crawdad. It's black and blue flake. Got a nice hook here. That's going to stand on the bottom of the pond here just like that. And you can jig it along. It seems like the claws are probably going to float too. They've got air pockets in here. So those claws are going to hang up straight up in the air. That should definitely be a fish catching machine. Coolest thing about that was I was shocked by the price here. You get four of those for $5.24. I was looking at the wrong one, sorry. $5.24. That is a heck of a deal. These crawdads seem like they are very, very good quality here. Should catch plenty of fish on each one of those. And then we have the Maniac Cutter Bug. Different play on your typical grub style bait here. These huge paddle tails back here. And you can even run a pair of scissors or run a blade down the middle there and cut those legs apart for some added action if you're not getting bit on this. To me, this kind of looks like a leech at first, and then if you cut those legs open, maybe it'll look more like a crawdad representation. So that one should be pretty cool. Got like a nice like orangish watermelon color with some red and black flake in it. Not real highly scented. You probably want to add some to that. Then I got these cool drop shot hooks. I haven't used a whole lot of drop shot yet, but I'm looking forward to trying it some more this year. The way you hook these up is you tie a Palomar knot right here to this bend, and then you run the tag end down through the hook eye. And what that does is keeps your bait perpendicular with your line. Instead of having your bait fall down parallel with your line, this will keep it perpendicular and sticking outward right where the fish is going to want it. So those were really cool. This is a full package of them. Those go for $2.99 a package. It looks like I think I've got 6. We got 5 in here. That's not a bad deal. Brand new hook. That's made by Standout. And then we got a sample pack of some Baitmate Classic Fish Attractant in here. And last but not least, a Lucky Tackle Box window sticker. Was in my box because I requested it. But I hope you guys got some too. But yeah, I did request that because I didn't have one yet. So I hope you all enjoyed. As always, this has been Fins and Scripts. You can follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, or just tell your friends and tell your family about us. Good word of mouth is always the best way to go about this. And as always, tight lines in Jesus.